And good afternoon from the Student Life Center on the campus of the Free Lutheran Bible College and Seminary this February 3rd afternoon men's and women's doubleheader against the Providence Pilots out of Otterburn, Manitoba. Joining me in the Jason Goodham Memorial broadcast table is Pastor Adam Osier. Adam, how was your evening?
Slept like a baby. I was good, ready, refreshed, ready to go.
Yeah, I am too. I'm ready to go, especially excited for today's 20th anniversary commemoration of a very special event in FLBC/AFLBS basketball history. What is that event?
My 20th birthday.
No, it's not your 20th birthday.
It was. It was my 20th birthday the day this happened.
Somehow you brought this back to you.
It always is.
Okay, all right.
It always, yeah.
We've met.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. But this would be your opportunity not to talk about yourself, but to talk about
my wife.
Your wife.
And her team. Well, it was that team. They are. There was 8 girls, I think, 9 girls maybe, who played on that team. There was one who wasn't able to go due to a death in the family. So there's 8 girls that played in this tournament, and they won handily. They played well. It's a fun team to watch. A lot of good talent on that team. A lot of good talent in every position.
So over 2 years, that team went 32-6.
32-6.
That's what I have here in my hand, at least.
Yeah.
And looking down some of the players, some impressive stats, and that was the best women's team we've had. Coach Wanda Jacobson will be with us today as well.
She'll be joining us, yeah, and maybe a couple of the players. It's interesting now. The funny thing is they're not going to have a number of players here today for the commemoration because their children are playing basketball. There are several of the players actually have children playing basketball today. So. I'm hoping that means that though this event, they won't be here, they're prepping for our future. That's my goal.
I think I know Courtney's going to be here. Twyla?
Yeah. Twyla Berge.
And Kayla?
I don't think so.
Kayla
was able to come.
That's quite a haul.
Yeah, they would have had to come from out in Washington. And Malia Russum was here for the alumni tournament last fall. So coming out again is tough, but.
So that's a good time. It was a great team, some good memories, and be hanging the proverbial banner today and celebrating that victory. Also, and we'll enjoy another game. We had 2 good contests last night. FLBC came out on the losing end of both rather handily, but I think both teams played very well.
I think so too. Yeah, I think the guys, especially in that first game or that first half, really played well. They were playing some non-starters for Providence.
Some combinations.
Yeah,
I think it was good for the game.
And I, as I understand later, the coach it was a coaching move for his team, not in any sort of concession to us, but they had lost a couple games and he wanted to send a message. So.
Well, what happens is if there are certain games where I've coached a lot of youth basketball. And youth basketball leagues are not always evenly matched.
Right.
And if you get your jollies out of winning 47-2, that can happen.
Yeah.
And nobody learns anything. And so you play some combinations. Everybody enjoys life a lot better.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Student Life Center on the campus of Free Lutheran Bible College on the shores of Medicine Lake. We'd like to welcome everyone this afternoon for this afternoon's matchup between the Free Lutheran Bible College Conquerors and the Pilots from Providence University in Winnipeg, Canada. We'll have our starting lineups here in just a little bit. First of all, we'll open with prayer, followed by the band playing the national anthem of Canada and the alumni choir singing the national anthem of the United States of America. Will you please take your hats off and stand as we open with a word of prayer this afternoon. Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you that you've given safety travel to all those who are arriving to the game today. We pray that you would be with the officials, the players, the coaches, and our fans this afternoon. We pray for a good game, free of injury, that we would give honor and glory to you in all we do. Be with everyone here as we celebrate our alumni coming this weekend as well. And we thank you for the many years of blessings you've given to this college. We pray this all in Jesus' name. Amen. Please remain standing and for the Canadian national anthem played by our band. Thank you. Thank you, band and alumni choir, for getting us started here this afternoon. The starting lineups for Providence Pilots. Number 2, Adrian Alley. Number 6, from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Riza Manlulu. Number 11, from Winnipeg, Claire Grisilis. Number 14, from Oxbow, Saskatchewan, Anna Cushion. And from Niverville, Manitoba, Faith LaRoque, number 16. And now for our starting lineups for the women conquerors from Free Lutheran Bible College. From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Natalie Scott. From Bemidji, Minnesota, Anna Wren. Jamestown, North Dakota, number 24, Bree Thu. From the Rocky Mountain State of Colorado, Madison Munfrom. And from Newark, Illinois, Kelly Greven.
Tonight is not only the 20th anniversary celebration of our national championship, it's also senior night. It's the last home game
for the
ladies outside of tournament play. Tonight's game is brought to you by Cisco, official food service provider of the Free Lutheran Bible College and Seminary. Chef Matt Peschel prepares healthy and nutritious and delicious meals for our students with the help of Cisco. You can find out where your local Cisco service center is at cisco.com. I also, between games, I'm going to grab a grab-and-go wrap out of the Full Court Press, which is also a Cisco product.
And I would recommend, I'm going to put in a good word, that they get the veggie sandwich. I think we talked about that the other day.
I will look at the veggie sandwich.
The favorite meal, quick, before the, jump, here it is.
Salmon or jambalaya. Oh, and Grisless off the tip. Little shove up and no good. FLBC brings the ball down against full court live ball pressure, which is hard to pull off, but they're going to do it, and they're going to do it all night long. Kelly Greven breaks the press to Natalie Scott. Senior starters tonight. Breathe through, stumbles a bit, is unable to come up with the rebound, and Claire Grisless pulls the ball down, brings the ball front court, 3-on-3, up and underneath.
I think they grabbed Kelly Greven's ankle down there.
LaRoque.
She was going for the ball, and she couldn't go anywhere.
These things happen. Claire Grisless, ball underneath. Baseline out of bounds, 22 seconds left on the shot clock. Box set for Providence. And we are man-to-man. Baseline out of bounds. Flex cut by LaRoque. Misses the left-hand layup. Fouled on the shot by
Anna Wren.
Her first, team's first, game's first. 0-0, 9:24. And now Faith LaRoque, a 6-foot forward from Niverville, perhaps Niverville?
I'm going to say Niverville.
Niverville, Manitoba, will attempt to give us the game's first point. And falls short. One more try at it. Get on the floor for FLBC, Greven, Scott, Wren, Munfrom, and Thu. Countering for Providence, Alley, Manlulu, Grisless, Cushion, and LaRoque. Ball's out of bounds.
Ball went off of Madison Munfrom. I almost said Greven here.
Yes,
She's no longer playing.
Two different people.
Yes.
And
in the building, but not on the floor.
I don't think she actually ever played. I think
she didn't.
Sister, I think Shelby played.
I can't believe Madison didn't play.
I'm not sure. We'll ask. We'll have to ask. She's right here.
If not,
we could ask.
If not, she's got some eligibility. I say we
sign
her up.
That's right. For our bachelor's degree, so she can play basketball. That's what it's all about, right?
That's
okay.
Why.
All right. Held ball goes over to FLBC on the alternating possession. Still scoreless. Kelly Greven fills the middle, unable to secure the ball. Now, the clock is not running. Otherwise, we may have had a 10-second call, but Madison Munfrom steps out of bounds on the sideline. Providence ball.
There's a philosophy thing here, Wade. I mean, if you're reffing, how much do you let go on a sideline like that on a trap? Is there
none?
Yeah, and there was some. So
No, you're talking like contact or sideline?
I'm talking about contact.
Contact, it doesn't matter anywhere. But the sideline itself is, the brick wall. You can't fudge on out of bounds.
You know what, Wade? As slow as I am sometimes,
I
did
that
know that
okay.
rule existed.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Even a little bit. Ooh, that would be a foul.
Good job,
yep.
Kelly.
Kelly
Kelly's
being
strong with the ball.
Kelly's strong. Yeah.
And this is the first of many Voldemortian line changes, which were coming less furiously last night than in prior years. 5 in, 5 out for Providence. FLBC baseline out of bounds against man-to-man defense. This little stack set is very interesting to see what you can do out of it.
It is, yeah. There's a lot of options there.
Can do many things. Providence's man has a set off of that where the bottom one goes around the top and down to the opposite block. It's very nice against man-to-man. 2-0 lead. Thu with the ball at the point, hands off to Scott. Looking to reverse the ball to Grevin, and now Wren steps on the sideline but was fouled in the process, and it'll be FLBC ball. Did I just say FLBC ball?
You did.
I did, FLBC ball. Madison
That's in honor of the 20th anniversary of the national championship.
That was not intentional. It still happens. For those who don't like the name change, FLBC is stamped on every piece of steel in this building, so you win. Kelly Grevin has the ball at the point now. Into the game, number 10, Alex Patterson guarding at the point, trying to influence. It's very hard to keep up with who's on the floor when you do it 5 at a time and you don't know the players personally.
You do, yeah.
Ball poked away by Randy Dole. Providence will have the ball. Alex Patterson bringing the ball up right. Turned over to Madison Munfram, who advances the ball to Grevin. Grevin's now 3-on-3. Wren in the corner, trailing Thu off to Scott. Open mid-range jump shot, misses. Rebound pulled down by Buchan. Munfram stops ball, kicks out to Cabarrios, who walks as she tried to get her feet settled. Turnover, back to FLBC. 2 minutes into the game, a 2-0 lead by Providence.
Adding to the difficulty, Wade, of finding out who's on the floor when you do these line changes is the girls' teams. Several of them have ponytails, and you can't see the number. I worked the table before, and that's what the hard part was, especially on the girls' team.
Or the youth basketball games where nobody's got their number on the front.
Oh, sure.
That's nice, too. Here, who you got? The girl with the ponytail and no number on the front. It's very hard. And then as a coach, you don't see this. You yell at your players some more. They look at your coach and they cry. It's like, yeah, okay, all right. Madison Munfram went around a trap but carried the ball in the process, so the turnover will go back to Providence at the midcourt line. Dole into Buchan, working on Grevin. Handoff, ball screen, fumbled a bit by Cabarrios.
Ronnie
fumbled
Nessa
a lot.
Playing good defense, moving her feet. I like it.
That's right, and Grislis for the long three-pointer.
Lauren Jones with the aggression.
Into the game.
Changes
with
the tone,
Faith Peterson. Yes, it does. And Kelly Grevin 3-on-1. It's a nice pass. But
late.
Alex Patterson had recovered by that time. You look at a number of these players will be returning for next year, and we've got a couple of very good players coming in next year as first-year students. So I think next year might be a different story when we match up with Providence.
That was tipped by Providence, I think. So
yeah, and that's all right.
Ball.
Yes, and on the inbounds pass,
saved.
the half-court line doesn't exist anyway, so you can throw that as deep as you want. Buchan, ball reversal all the way around to Grislis, driving down the lane with a beautiful left hand. Misses everything. Lauren Jones with one of what will be many rebounds on the night. Ronnie Nessa brings the ball up hard against Cabarrios and still not quite stopped. Spins to the left. Left-hand hook. Rebound pulled down by Randy Dole. Another nice little move by Nessa, just didn't go. Cabarrios checked by Jones, who thinks she fouled. Looked at the ref as if to say, ah!
I'm sorry.
But she did not foul. She's maybe just a little PTSD over last night.
Yeah.
And the number of fouls that she had, or perhaps over her entire life.
Yeah, I believe
conscience.
Lauren has had 9 fouls this week in games played in this building.
She didn't make any contact at all, and yet she had a guilty conscience. Like the man who is not speeding but sees a police officer. And Jones is going to dive on a loose ball in the corner. It's a held ball over to Providence. Good hustle by FLBC and a good press break. Just didn't quite make that last pass connection inside the lane.
And shook the girls that she was fighting with off of her like a Dog shaking off a flea. Did you see them? They
A
just
rag
flew.
doll. You mentioned 20 years ago, the women's national championship was also your 20th birthday. So that means if you died this year, that would be the midpoint of your life.
It would be.
The hinge.
Thanks for bringing that up. Yeah.
The center point. Katenge into the game for Providence. Misses a long 3 offensive rebound, as often happens, on a 3-point shot. Riaferio pulls it down. Another missed shot and a loose ball grabbed by Sydney Last, a 5'7" guard from Carmen, Manitoba, unable to complete the putback. Rebound to FLBC. Faith Peterson brings the ball up, passes to Maddie Munfrom, who just misses the tying shot. Jones with the offensive rebound. Off to Grevin, who misses the putback, but Jones was fouled. The shot would not have counted anyway. That'll be the 3rd foul on Providence. FLBC ball out of bounds. Faith Peterson triggering in.
Low-scoring game thus far. 4 minutes, 2 points.
I've got a story about a low-scoring game. Anna Wren into Lauren Jones.
I want to hear
who
the
had
story.
Blood on her right elbow 2 games ago, and now there's blood on the left elbow.
Yeah, I believe she. It's right there. She came down on her elbow pretty hard on this end. So.
I'm just glad, this game brought to you by bursitis. I'm just glad there's not artificial turf.
Salon paws.
You need those. You need those adhesive strips that go along the backside of your arm that all the NFL players have when they're playing on turf. Just going hard at it.
And pads on the elbows, apparently.
Drop the blood. No, those are not sponsors. Those are not sponsors. They did not pay. They could be. They could pay if you want. Cisco will not like that. The national anthems tonight were brought to you by Tim Hortons and poutine, the official food of Canada, foods of Canada. Those actually aren't sponsors, but they could be.
Yes, they.
What if somebody would call?
Canada,
what if somebody call, write us a check for $1,000 for poutine to be a sponsor? I mean,
I'd take it.
I like it. Poutine for the uninitiated.
I would cash the check. Wade.
French fries, cheese curds, gravy. That's the purest version.
Pork belly.
Yes, people put. Yes, they do. I think that's overkill. But there's also versions of it that's like a buffalo chicken poutine, where you have chicken and buffalo sauce.
Yeah, it wouldn't be
a little
my
over
thing.
there. You have all kinds of poutine at various places. We're wiping up some blood on the floor, which gives us a chance to talk about poutine. And I do love Tim Hortons. So this is an opportunity to ask Maddie Grevin if she played basketball at FLBC.
I actually may be able to help them. There is a bottle, or there has been a bottle of blood in that closet over there. A bottle of blood. Did I just say that?
You said a bottle of blood, but when there's bodily fluids involved, we're not talking about it on the air.
Spray, the clean.
So Maddie just told me she actually did play. I was wrong. I thought it was just Shelby. Josh Grevin is here. Those are cousins, by the way. I feel a little bad for not remembering that Maddie played. I do remember Shelby because she was a rebounding machine.
I think Maddie would have been a rebounding machine too.
I think so.
I see her. You hear her yelling.
Use noise to disorient your opponents. That would be her.
That would be
life's motto.
Yeah.
For the record, we are now 16 minutes.
I think they're going there to get the cleaning solution where I knew it was. I should have left, Wade.
No, that's all right. No,
Instead,
this gives us a
we
chance.
had a bottle of blood here.
Gives us a chance. Gives us a chance to pay some bills. I'm doing it now too.
Tears of students.
Don't do that. So various sponsors, not Tim Hortons and not poutine, but if you call, we'd probably cash your check.
I'm going to tell you a story, Wade.
Go for it.
And it flows in here. This morning I woke up and I saw that my insurance premiums have increased by double.
I thought
in 2
you were
years
scrolling to Caleb Carlson that you were selling your home.
With no claims filed, nothing like that. I was frustrated. I saw the number this morning because it's the new cycle because we moved in our house in February. You know how it goes. I was pretty frustrated, and I went to breakfast this morning, and I ran into Dave Johnson.
You did?
Yes. Okay. And we'd like to thank him because he does sponsor the Bible School, Johnson Insurance Agency. Check out Johnson Insurance, serving Central Minnesota since 1986. Dave is a full court coverage insurance provider licensed in Minnesota and Arizona. Give him a call at 320-573-2529. Johnson Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. Or just come to the game today. Check him out. He's
I
here.
suppose. I'm not sure I could pick him out of a lineup.
Talk
You
to
could probably help me.
Absolutely could. He's been my golf partner many years at the Scramble.
Okay. That Dave Johnson.
Yes, it's that.
Okay, so like
Maggie's dad.
Maggie's dad. I got it. All right.
His dad.
All right, I got it. Okay, I'm on it now.
Suzanne's
so
husband.
You in context, that was homeowners insurance,
Yes.
right? But I'm guessing.
He does auto. He does
Yeah.
it all.
Okay, sounds
My auto
good.
went up too, but that's just because claims of Minnesota, they say. That's what they tell me, Wade.
Minnesota is, for those of you who don't live here, it's an expensive place. For those of you listening from Canada, never mind. You
understand.
You understand. It's we're fixing to head that way, but
if you did
not
need to buy a
Canada,
house-
but your economy's headed here.
If you did need to buy a house,
Caleb Carlson.
you could look at Caleb Carlson, who is sponsoring this team as well. Caleb Carlson of Three Rivers Real Estate. For help buying or selling a new home, count on Caleb. FLBC basketball alumnus and real estate expert. Email Caleb at threeriversrealestateteam.com.
He sells a boatload of houses.
Yes.
He does, and he's a good guy. He's an honest guy. He's not your, you tend to, if he was a flaky, over-promising, under-delivering kind of guy,
Yeah.
we probably wouldn't, wholeheartedly embrace him because, it's $2,500 a year. It's not enough to sell our souls.
Yeah.
So, speaking of which, gold
That's a-
sponsors this year, Three Rivers Real Estate, Cisco, and Trusto, and we got room for 3 more next year. If you want to participate in that, give us a call.
Poutine might be taking that up, so there might be only 2. So get
But
your
now
spot fast.
Now I want poutine.
Poutine.
Yeah. Poutine is the official food of coronary disease.
if I didn't just have my insurance rates hiked up to that level, I would probably sponsor the team and just my
Poutine.
My thing would
Yes.
say poutine for this.
20 minutes after the start of the game, we're 4 minutes into the first quarter, and it's a 2-0 lead. That was a blocked
Madison
shot.
Munford.
Munford put it up strong. I love the strong, make the shot blocker block shots, gets her own offensive rebound. Wren in the corner throws it back to Sydney last, and that's about an 8-minute blood on the court. And Lauren Jones wears that like a badge of honor, by the way. She's a tough girl. Anna Wren with the defensive rebound, tipped out of bounds by Riaferio, and it'll be FLBC ball, 27 on the shot clock. And apparently I misread that entire situation, Providence's ball.
Yes. I noticed that way, but I didn't want to say anything.
No, you
I
didn't want
to
to
embarrass you on air.
You did not want to harsh my mellow. Kitenge down the lane with a right-hand layup. It's now 4-0. Kelly Grevin about to be picked from behind by Riaferio. I would have yelled.
It's the call you got to make, but it was a little soft.
Well, Riaferio was just a little off balance, and Munford,
Happened to be
helped her
slightly present.
become fully off balance. And they call that a foul.
I want to thank Dr. Strand for being here, Dr. Dwayne Strand, for the biological safety expert we have here, cleaning.
Munford tries to finish, misses it, last pulls the rebound down. It's halfway through
She's
the
going
first.
the whole way. She says, that might, okay.
That's the exact same thing that happened down here.
Yes.
So I think Providence is actually putting in 7 players now. No, it's so a new 5 for Providence. Lauren Jones is going to check back in for Anna Wren, who just picked up her second foul on the hip check. Now, again, in soccer, that's not a foul.
No.
In soccer, that's just the way it works.
Slide tackling, is that legal?
Well,
or is
it's
it
the
just
whole
something
thing.
they do?
That's why I didn't play soccer, because if you could take out a guy's knee as long as you hit the ball first. I've never understood soccer or hockey. Same thing. Everything looks like a foul. And here we are, FLBC, with good defense. Just into the game for the first time by Grace Nicetune. Miss by Anna Cushion. Lauren Jones.
Out on Providence there.
It was tipped. They're going to fix
still-
this. It'll be
they're
FLBC
gonna
ball
correct this.
underneath.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name. The ref underneath. He was reffing a 7th grade girls basketball game the other day.
Oh, yeah?
And it was.
He
He did a great job. He seemed to be slightly overqualified.
Yeah, it's fun watching. Like I think I was saying this before, but I've watched my son play 7th grade, and when the refs are there teaching the kids,
Yeah, it's
that
great.
helps a
Lots
lot
of fun.
because you got the coach, but you also have the refs explaining rules and helping.
Claire Grislis pulls down the defensive rebound, advances the ball up to Faith LaRoque, who runs over a well-positioned Lauren Jones, who drew the charge,
And still
then had
has
the
0
basketball.
fouls.
Well, still had the basketball go off of the backboard into her lap as she laid on the floor. FLBC turns it over to Providence. LaRoque with the basketball off to Gristlis.
She spiked it down, and I don't think it was in any taunting sort of way, but it kind of looked like that. And the ref kind of glanced.
So now it's going to be a loose ball foul. FLBC basketball headed the other direction.
I think our press break, we need to refresh. Last few possessions have been a little.
And I think that's the timeout.
I think Wendy heard me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. So right now we're matching the geometry of their press. We need to
go opposite.
Unmatch it, yeah, and see if they adjust their press. Sometimes they would, sometimes they won't, but we don't know. So tonight's sponsor, today's sponsor, I'm going to call it tonight.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it's night somewhere, Wade.
Thank you. Cisco, the official food service provider for the Free Lutheran Bible College and Seminary. Sponsoring today's contest, Cisco helps Chef Matt Peschel and Chef
Chester Dyrud
doing a great job this year, keeping our students fueled with delicious, healthy meals. You favorite meal?
I would say salmon still.
Yeah,
but
same.
With the new wok that we have this year, and they have stir fry, it's like legitimate Asian food of various kinds.
It's
so good.
Hot and fresh. It's fantastic.
Yeah, have everything from shrimp pineapple stir fry to burnt ends, Korean barbecue.
Oh man,
and green beans. I mean that one will.
We could actually, I think, we could actually sell cardboard containers of wok prepared food at this game if it's prepared at our wok in our professional commercial kitchen.
I agree. Yeah.
First shot up and no good by Ronnie Nessa. Second opportunity to get FLBC on the board. She does so. It's 4-1. I mean, it feels good.
It's unusual to have that type of culinary talent at a school like ours. I mean, Chester was a sous chef at a very popular restaurant in uptown Minneapolis.
Chino Latino no longer exists.
No longer there.
Unfortunately.
Not because the food wasn't good either. But
it was certain geopolitical, socio-political happenings. 7-1, long three-pointer by Claire Gristlis. Faith Peterson drives on Cushion off to Kelly Grevin, who hits the mid-range jump shot, 7-3.
And Matt has spent a lot of time with Rock Elm, one of our sponsors.
That's why they're a sponsor. That's great.
Yes.
So Matt brings in
they would sponsor us anyway.
Yeah, I think so.
We'll go with it.
Claire Gristlis misses the first offensive rebound, misses the second. Anna Cushion brings the ball down. It's going to be a third opportunity back to Gristlis, who hands off on the baseline to LaRoque, kicks corner to Manlulu, who misses, and now Veronica Nessa turns the ball over.
She had the right look.
To Adrian Alley, who was the high scorer last night for Providence out of Wasilla, Alaska. Parents and siblings are behind us. Maybe we can recruit them a little bit, subtly.
Yeah.
Manlulu fouls Lauren Jones. Lauren Jones can take care of the basketball.
She can.
So,
and to be entirely honest with you, she is she doesn't look very big out
shooting,
there,
by the way.
She doesn't. You don't want to get in her way. She knows how to drive.
And it's a women's basketball game, so when we say big, we mean tall.
Yes.
And
or in any other way, she doesn't look big. Just for the record.
Like Courtney, who is a solid 6. Excuse me. You also don't say solid.
Yes.
A legit 6'2".
Oh, she's only 6 foot.
Really?
I'm 6. Yeah, I'm going to stand back to back. You're going to.
Okay.
You're going to look.
She seems taller.
She has better posture.
She's taller than me. So 7'4", and I'm 6'1", at least I was in high school on the program with shoes on.
Yeah, you're
7'4" after a couple free throws.
You hit that new decade of life, though. There's osteoporosis and all those other,
FLBC basketball. As Dr. Munseth used to say, I used to be much taller, but I got married and settled down. The grandfather of Lauren Jones.
Yeah.
Who tries her best, and Maddie Munfrom, we could have called that foul 4 seconds ago. We knew it was going to happen, and that's 2 fouls on Maddie, 4 fouls on FLBC. So 2 on Maddie, 2 on Anna Rand.
She gets that look in her eye, and you just know, the ref should just blow the whistle for everybody's safety at that point.
I can't fight this feeling anymore. I've forgotten what I started fighting for. And she fouled. She could not stop herself.
Yes.
Number of alumni. Ben Munseth, I see in attendance, along with Scott Munfram, Maddie's dad, laughing not at us, but at Maddie. And number 10, Alex Patterson drives, misses it. The shooting percentage is not nearly what it's been. And Claire Gristis is going to foul Kelly Grevin on the forecheck, and Kelly's going to come down and shoot 2 free throws.
We can keep doing this, Wade.
Well, if we can keep doing this,
I tell you what,
we're going to be celebrating the 20th anniversary on the 30th anniversary because we're a half an hour into this game, and we got a choir concert after the second game today.
Oh, man.
Choir concert.
Nobody else
along with some alumni, right?
Yes.
4:30. And then after that, a 5:30 dinner. I hear there's Swedish meatballs, and I hear my assistant long ago, Marilee Johnson, has made some Scandinavian delicacies for us.
She has. I think a number of those ladies from Grace have. I can't say all the words, but I heard lefse, and that's all I needed to hear.
Is there lutefisk?
No, there is not.
If there
that
are
was discussed.
If there are Scandinavian lovely things baked for us, and it does not include lutefisk, I just caught. I think Dr. Strand is eating. Is that McDonald's?
It is a Chick-fil-A.
Oh, Chick-fil-A. That's health food.
Yes.
Compared to McDonald's. I'm hungry, friends. And it's going to be a couple hours until I have lunch. Claire Grislis for a 3-pointer. Misses.
Oh
my,
Faith
what a
Peterson
fantastic rebound by Faith Peterson.
Nobody blocked her out. She took advantage.
Ball up to Grace Nicetune, who holds her ground well. Alex Patterson, lacking good guarding position, is going to pick up her first foul. And Grace Nicetune is going to go to the free throw line change for Providence.
I'm going to tell you what, if they keep calling it like this,
it's going to be a long game.
It's going to be a long game, but it's also going to be advantage to us because of the way that they play their defense. I mean, it's going to advantage us.
Well, they're calling it like a basketball game.
No matter if they no matter if they call it on either end. I'm just saying that's the way Providence uses a lot of body.
I'm so tired of the physicality of today's basketball game, and it's like it takes the skill out of it. And I've been saying that for 25 years.
Yeah.
And it's worse now than when I started saying it.
Do you think that? That would be my question, because when I played, the things that were allowed on the court, like, I mean, where you could have your hands free, you could have an arm bar on somebody's back, and that was allowed. Now you can't touch them. You know what I mean? So there's a...
Well, you can't touch them, but
it was the era of early 2000s. Well, they do. But it was the era of early 2000s where you had, the Dennis Rodmans,
Her hands touched the floor when she got up. I saw that.
That's because she landed on them. That's the only
Providence
reason.
missed that shot while we were reminiscing about Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman. Yeah, we were talking about,
whose daughter is 30 and in mixed martial arts or something like that.
And it's friends with Kim Jong-un.
Who knew? So,
brought to you by North Korea.
Not a sponsor.
Nor will they ever be.
Nor will they ever be. Lauren Jones was tripped. And the foul against Providence is their 7th or 8th on the half, and so we're shooting 2.
Yeah, you heard my reaction. It happened right in front of our table, and that could have been far worse than it was.
Well, we heard the squeaking of skin on the floor.
And I thought she was going to hit her face on the floor.
And in the process of all this, FLBC has taken an 8-7 lead. Last misses the 3-pointer. Ball goes long enough that Katenge can't get it, and there was an accidental whistle, an inadvertent whistle. I was trying to come up with the word inadvertent.
Yeah.
And it'll be FLBC basketball. Unfortunately, that allows Providence to set up the press. Providence has their starting 5 in the game right now. Long pass to Lauren Jones.
Again, you're talking about the mirroring versus got to go opposite on that. They're doing the same thing.
Yeah. Now Providence will trigger in. Anna Wren goes for the ball. A lot of contact, but that's one of those things where everybody's going for the ball. Sydney Last comes up on the wrong end of that.
Also did not use her hands to get off the ground.
Correct. Grace Nicetune recovers the loose ball, kicks out to Lauren Jones in the corner to Kelly Grevin at the free throw line, up and in. FLBC stretches their lead to 10-7. I'm liking what I'm seeing from the FLBC Lady Conquerors.
This CBA quarter points thing, I think we got something here.
I do.
I got to look into that with the
yes. Katenge to Navarro, off the hands of Katenge over to no, it's not. FLBC touched it last. Katenge will trigger in for Providence.
I think Lauren maybe jammed her finger, but the look on her face says, "Oh, I'm still participating."
If Lauren jammed her finger, I pity the ball.
Oh.
Navarro in the corner, misses the three long. Last pulls down the offensive rebound, kicks back out to Navarro.
Box out.
The pink shoes clad Navarro misses the three-pointer. She's going to hit a few of those tonight. Faith Peterson pulls down the ball.
Ooh.
She tries to throw the long one-handed pass. One-handed passes almost never end up where you thought they were going to go. It imparts spin on the ball.
Unless you're Patrick Mahomes.
That's a great defensive rebound by Grace Nicetune. Kitenge goes up, grabs the ball with her, held ball over to FLBC. 17.8 seconds left in the first quarter with a 3-point lead.
As much as I wanted that to be a foul, I don't think
Good
it
play.
was. I think it was a good call.
Long pass to Anna Wren, who's going to come down with the ball. There's another held ball. Now that ball is going to go over to Providence.
You like that call?
I don't know.
That was an interesting. I don't know if I've ever seen anything like that where they're almost a simultaneous possession kind of situation.
When nobody's got possession of the ball, there's a lot of things that happen. That one's going to be on Anna Wren, her third in this first quarter. Game's gone on so long. We are 34 minutes into this game because of the delay from the blood on the court cleanup. 10-7 with Sydney Last going to the line to try to pull Providence closer as this quarter winds to a close. Misses the first. Let's get a good solid rebound and one more shot at it for FLBC. Last misses that one as well. Misses the last free throw. Nicetune brings the ball down.
Good.
Ball passed ahead by Jones to Grevin. Hands off to Jones for the three-pointer at the buzzer.
Almost goes.
In and out.
Man.
And it's a 10-7 first quarter lead for FLBC. The ladies have played really well.
That would have been a shot in the arm there, I'll tell you what.
Yes, that was. And at the end of one quarter, it's a 10-7 FLBC lead. What do you have for some stats, Pastor Adam Osher?
Yeah, we got on the visiting side, we got Claire Grislis, 3 points. Allie with 2, Kitenge with 2. That's what we're looking at. That's your 7 points. Kelly Grevin leading all scorers with 4 points. Lauren Jones with 3, Nicetune with 2, Nessa with 1. It's so nice there. 4-3-2-1 works well. Rebounds. Lauren Jones, as one would expect, is leading by a long shot.
6 rebounds.
With 6 rebounds already in the first quarter. If she keeps that up, she'll have the same number of rebounds tonight that she had points the other day. Sydney Last has 3, but otherwise it's pretty evenly distributed. I guess Faith Peterson has 4 as well.
Story of the first quarter, though, was number of fouls. There were a lot of fouls on both teams. So 2 for Madison Mumford, 3 for Anna Wren. So that's trouble for FLBC. Evenly distributed mostly for Providence.
Yeah, the free throws are the story here. I don't think this is correct here exactly. 6 of 6. I do think we missed a couple. I think I saw Lauren miss one. Turnovers 7-3 in favor of Providence. We have 7. They have 3. Total rebounds though, we have double. So we are rebounding. That's good.
Yeah, we really are. Stay with us at halftime for the commemorative 20-year anniversary ceremony of the FLBC Women's National Championship team. But right now, starting in the second quarter, FLBC basketball, Faith Peterson into Kelly Grevin, under pressure to Grace Nicetune.
You can go back.
Yes, she can. 3 points, ladies and gentlemen. You have to have the ball and both feet on all the way over, and then the line exists.
I thought she did a good job of handling that.
She did.
I don't know if she knew she was doing that, but she kept her options open. Let's
crowds
put it that
everywhere,
way.
Yeah. Three-pointer. Long miss.
That would be
Lauren
a foul.
Jones.
That's a good call.
That's a beautiful rebound.
That's the strength of Lauren right there.
Just
you're not
grabs the ball
and drags the arm across her body to foul her.
Faith LaRoque picks up her 3rd foul, which is significant. Again, I'd like to see us start with a middle instead of cutting.
Yes.
Start with somebody in the middle, make
agree.
them match up. Allie for 3. Ties the game at 10. Faith Peterson tries to throw the ball long just over Grislis to Maddie Mumford into the game with 3 fouls, but you may as well, or 2 actually, 2 fouls.
Yeah.
Yes. Misses a shot, rebound pulled down by Allie, and now the pace is switching towards.
That's going to be offensive.
That's the 4th foul of Faith LaRoque. who put a shoulder into to Lauren Jones. That was not mean-spirited.
No,
It was just
happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And you can't run people over. So that'll be the fourth foul, second already of this quarter. And if we are going to stay close in this game, I think it's going to be from the free throw line. Kelly Grevin pulls the ball down, pulls it up now.
Oh,
back to Nessa.
She had Madison over there on the
Lauren Jones drives down the lane, misses
far
short.
block.
Kelly Grevin competes for the rebound, but it's pulled down by Anna Cushion.
And
out to
don't want that.
Allie. Allie misses short. Great tip.
I think tipped by their own team out of their
yes.
hands. Yeah, that was advantage FLBC.
Well, that's
there.
another rebound for Lauren, who's got to be up to 8 or 9 at this point. Give and
that was
go.
A good pass.
Just a little off.
I mean, good look. A little off on the pass.
Somehow the ball always finds Lauren, even if she's laying on the floor. Line change for Providence. Brianna Thru is going to come back into the game for Lauren Jones. Give her a little bit of a break. She's been expending some energy.
She has. Yeah, where's she at here? Well, let's see. Yeah, that's 7 rebounds for her. Rebound watch. Brought to you by Cisco, the full-service food provider of the FLBC Conquerors.
That's right. So the rebound where she was fouled, that's actually a rebound. And that's probably, they'll catch it when they revise the stats. But if you're fouled while you're pulling down a rebound, that's a rebound.
Right.
Every missed shot has to have a rebound. It's like a dual entry accounting. FLBC throws the ball in, but it's tipped away. That press is just a problem for us. Claire Gristlis was stopped by a beautiful play by Faith Peterson, who grabs the rebound, advances the ball to Kelly Grevin, who tries to shoot, tipped away by Dole. Offensive rebound by Thru.
Up to Maddie. Got to swing it around there.
Kicks to the corner. Grevin for the open three. Misses short.
Mind it. Gets her own rebound.
Follows the rebound. Faith Peterson in the post, working on Gristlis, forces the ball up. And that's going to be the second foul on Claire Gristlis, who wonders, how is that a foul? I got all ball.
And I'm wondering, too.
She may have been right.
But
we love calls that favor our team.
Yes.
Because we want to win.
Any call we get is always right.
That's right. So we're joking, friends. That's tongue-in-cheek.
To our friends in Canada, yes. We recognize not every call is correct.
You want some poutine now. Faith Peterson misses the first. Puts up the second. Off the rim short.
As well gets her own rebound.
Gets her own rebound,
goes
puts it up and
scores.
in. It's much easier, of course, to make the
closer.
shot under pressure.
or when you're shooting from 2 feet.
12-10 lead for FLBC. Claire Gristlis
says that was not a foul, and I'm going to show you right now.
And ball don't lie.
Ball doesn't lie.
That's right. 13-12, yeah. Providence. FLBC throws the ball out of bounds against this
Funny
press.
thing is, just like you can read Madison Munfram's eyes, Claire Gristlis had that same look in her eyes. Like, I'm going to show you that wasn't a foul.
13-12. Providence with the lead and the ball. 7:26 left in the second quarter. Remember, stay with us at the half. More than our usual witty candor and time killing, an actual ceremony where we will hang an actual banner. Navarro tries to get the offensive rebound. Does not succeed. Faith Peterson with another rebound of her own. Veronica Nessa tries to advance the ball to Brianna Thru, and it's just not there. I think it's better to, and that's what a press does. It raises your tempo so you make poor decisions.
Yeah.
It's better to pull that out and run some half-court offense. It's not all about the press. Providence would love for it to be all about the press. Katenge to Navarro, out to last, and over to Riaferio. Misses the three-pointer.
Thru with the rebound, out to Kelly Grevin. Oh.
And Navarro's going to pick that off against the press.
That's
total. No, it's not. It's completely legal.
Oh, because she didn't have
into
control.
Last. That's right.
She didn't have control.
You can slide as far as you want.
It looked to me as though she did initially.
3-on-1. Beautiful pass. No-look pass by Veronica Nessa.
Yeah. No, I didn't see because the way she turned, I thought she did have control when she had it. But when she turned over on her back, you could see it was the right call.
Beautiful pass by Veronica Nessa to Faith Peterson, who's going to put up. She's going to make this one, though. She missed the 2 in a row, got in her own offensive rebound, so no harm done. And that's a make, so it's now 13-13, 6:36 left in the game. Second shot off the long line. Gets
her
her.
under
No,
about again.
almost.
Ooh,
Navarro
almost.
picks it away. And Lauren Jones will be coming in at the next dead ball for the shooter, Faith Peterson. Ball out of bounds, off the hands of Providence. Ball goes over to FLBC. Again, I'd like to just move these players like this.
Yes.
One
yeah,
back,
like you want
one here.
like you're playing a video game.
Yep.
Yep. You know where you'd want to put them.
Veronica Nessa brings the ball up against pressure from Rio Ferrio, tips the ball away. Katunge will travel as she attempts to make the pass. Just fumbled the ball a little bit and traveled.
There's some of those brain game things. Wade, I don't know if you've ever played them because
No.
you have you're intelligent already and your brain works well.
Why, thank you very much for
but
that
these
unsolicited compliment.
Brought
He
to
is
you
my
by
direct
Wade's
report.
Brain.
Brought to you by your next performance review, which will be slightly better now. Thank you for complimenting my intelligence publicly.
But one of the games is that. Let's see what Lauren does with this here.
Jones
And
puts the
she
ball up.
gets the
She's so
call.
strong that she's always going to draw that contact, and that's great.
Yeah.
Manlulu's foul.
I think Madison Munfrom thought it was her. But anyway, all this game, we play these games and you're distracted by other things. And the whole point is that your brain learns to deal with the distractions to focus on the task at hand. That's what they need to do here with the press. Because right now, it's not a complicated thing. They know what they're doing. But the distractions of their own mind, as the press is called, the pressure, right, is getting them to act differently, make bad
That's
passes.
right. And Jones missed the first. Lauren puts up the second and makes it now 14-13. You're exactly right about that. And think about if you played high school basketball against a good pressing team, and you remember at the end of the game kind of blacking out.
Yeah.
Like you don't even remember what happened
Yeah.
because of the pressure. You get tunnel vision. Sydney Lass takes the ball almost coast to coast, and now it's 15-14.
Good passes
but we
there.
broke the press very nicely. Kelly Grevin to Brianna
slow
through,
it
trapped
down.
in the corner.
Run
No,
the
reverse. Reverse the ball quickly. Maddie Munford going to drive down the lane. Claire Gristles with a good block shot will bring the ball up herself. 3-on-1 plus the trailer. Lauren Jones, good defense. Gristles draws the contact, bounces off, puts the ball in. It's now 17-14. Nessa to Grevin, beautiful move. Take it at her. Now with the long rebound,
You can get that.
LaRoche is
Kelly
in
can
the
get
game
that,
with
I think.
4 fouls. Alley down the lane out to Gristles. These are good shooters, and if you can set like that, they're going to make more than they miss.
Yeah.
FLBC ball out of bounds off of Manlulu. Riza Manlulu, member of the all-name team from 2022-2023.
Yes.
A second-year player from Winnipeg, Manitoba.
I remember when I was announcing a few years ago, there was a tough.
Jones missed the pull-up jump shot, missed everything. Veronica Nessa pulls down the offensive rebound. Faith Peterson going for it, knocks Claire Gristles to the ground, and it's going to be Providence basketball. First foul. By the way, Adam, the typically teams that are getting pressed and not handling it well are also not drawing more fouls because they get unconfident with the basketball.
Yeah.
So the contact doesn't. Yeah, but we're
not
doing
that-
a really
we're not
good
that
job
boat right now. Yeah.
So to me, that's a sign of significant progress. And trust me, listener, I'm not just saying that. That's actual progress. Faith
But we're
Peterson
doing the same
pulls the
thing,
ball up.
right?
Yep.
Kelly just are doing the same thing.
Press the presser. Maddie
Like that.
Munfrom misses it and almost
Shoot.
get out of there, Maddie.
Almost.
She caught herself. Self-regulation, a sign of maturity. Tips the ball out of bounds. It'll stay with Providence, but a good recovery, 94 feet down to the other end by Maddie Munfrom.
Did you hear Carl Weathers died?
I did. It's a shame.
I was thinking of that when there's a line from one of his movies where Happy Gilmore looks like he's going to throw the putter out of frustration, and he goes, "No, Happy contained himself." That's how I felt when Maddie was down here on this. Happy contained herself.
Lauren Jones with another rebound. Maddie Munfrom tries to drive baseline. Gristles is a very good defender. And now Providence is going to take the timeout because we had a heavy set trap in the corner. That wasn't good. We're doing a great job. This team has improved just markedly over the year.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, overnight. But in this case, literally somewhat. But I'm speaking metaphorically of the year.
Yeah. Now we've gone out of our way not to mention the style of offense that Providence has run, the offense that shall not be named. However, what I will say about that offense is it's live or die by it. You're either going to have a game like you did last night where you know everything's clicking for you, or you're going to get in trouble. You're going to get in trouble with the fouls. Your traps are going to get sloppy, or your press is going to get sloppy. You're going to foul, and they're going to end up like you are right now. I mean, it's an entirely different ball game. Same teams. It's just it's live or die by that offense.
So breaking a press is a digital proposition. If you can't break the press, you don't even find out how good you are.
Yeah.
Right. So you practice that press break just a little every day, and don't talk about it much. Do it. It kind of helps. I love the presser though. And Lauren Jones steals the ball on the reversal, up and in. It's 17-16. Conquerors down by 1 halfway through the second quarter. Love it. And there's another steal by Maddie Munfram. I love pressing the presser. Good job, Maddie Munfram.
Got away with a little bit of a carry there.
Off to Veronica Nessa. Lauren Jones down the lane. Just knocked the ball. The ball must have been gone off of Providence. It'll be FLBC basketball. Baseline out of bounds. 21 seconds on the shot clock.
I think that volleyball line tripped her. I don't think she got hit. Yeah, I don't think she got hit.
Nessa with the ball. Guarded by Ria Ferrio. Picked from behind by Navarro. If you turn your back down the lane, that happens almost every time. Manalulu misses, but Sophia Pasuk puts the ball back in for her first 2 points of the game. And now FLBC throws the ball away. Enver Navarro with good ball pressure. Ball goes out of bounds. Back over to Providence. And that's how quick it can happen. So from promising to we're down 3 again, and they have the ball. Voldemort.
Yeah.
Box set. Inbounder. Always watch the inbounder. Most dangerous player on the floor, and that's a three-pointer. It's a 22-16 Providence lead. Lauren's up 1-on-4. Takes the ball strong to the hole. She is so strong. Sophia Pasuk is going to pick up her second foul. And we're shooting 2 all the way through the next 3.5 minutes. In fact, we've been shooting 2 since 6 minutes left in this quarter. FLBC trying to make some hay from the free throw line. The other thing about the Voldemort system is Faith LaRoque has number 16 has 4 fouls and still plays. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
You just keep rotating
exactly,
in.
Yeah. Yep.
So short on the bench by 1, as the kids say today via text message. NBD. Lauren Jones makes the first. It's a 5-point deficit for the Conquerors. The aforementioned LaRoque down with the second shot miss. Alley, front court to Manlulu. Off to Cushion.
Again, that pressure.
Just couldn't quite pick it up. That's going to be a block on Lauren Jones, who stands up without touching the floor. That's her first, isn't it? That's her first foul of the game.
Yeah. What do you think about that one, Wade?
Yeah, it's a block. Can't shift.
See her shift. That was my thing.
She shifted. So if you shift, it's like you try to get around you. It's like, shoot, just trying to get around me. Then once you go there, it's. But the thing is, if they are shifting to get around you, Alley down the lane for 2, it's a 7-point deficit. If they're shifting to get around you, you've already won. You've already altered the shot. Just let her shoot it.
Yeah.
But it's hard to do that. It's reflexive to try to move yourself. Nessa with the ball, drives on Manlulu, hands off to Jones for the 3-pointer from the corner, in and out. Rebound down by Cushion. Euro step Alley, up and in. It's 26-17, 2:36 left in this quarter. Slipping away a bit at the end of this quarter. If we can just stop the bleeding on this, metaphorically.
We need a score here, yeah.
Nessa up and in, thank you, on cue. Well done. Say that again next time down. 26-19.
We need to stop here. I'm just going to say that.
You're manifesting. Chrysalis for the miss. Jones on the floor, grabs the rebound, out to Peterson.
We need another score.
Hands off to Maddie Munfram, who dribbles the ball out of bounds.
Off her shoulder, yeah. It was up on her shoulder.
It was. There were several reasons that ball should have gone over to Providence, but the one that was selected was it went out of bounds. Providence basketball, 2:06 left, 26-19. And what do we need here?
We need a stop, Wade.
Yes.
I think we need something, an emphatic stop, like a Grace Nicetoon block, like a Dikembe Mutombo style block.
Not in my house.
Send it into the student section. That's the
I think I
goal.
just did James Earl Jones. That was a back cut that was not completed. 26-19, FLBC ball against this press. 2 minutes left in the half. Anna Wren gets confident dribbling. She'd be dangerous. Second-year player. Faith Peterson, a first-year player. Off to Anna Wren, who drives in, puts up the shot. Grace Nicetune tips the ball back to Peterson. She's going to force that ball up strong. Blocked by Dole. Back out to Wren for three.
That was a
two. Off the glass, the bank is open. 26-21, 90 seconds left in this first half. Stay with us at halftime for a 20th anniversary celebration. You won't want to miss it.
That little hop, I don't know.
Patterson misses everything short. FLBC basketball. New 5 in for Providence, and my voice squeaked just a little.
Yes, it's been a lot of talking, Wade. You do a lot of it on these broadcasts.
I've been training for this all my life. Good job, Ronnie. Get those feet set, and what are they going to call? They got to call that. They do. So Faith Peterson was trying to get her feet down so it wasn't an over and back call. Did a lot of contact, but the Providence player was just standing there. So
it was the right call.
It was the right call.
Yeah.
So offensive foul. And that'll be Providence basketball, 26-21. Faith Peterson second. We'd like for her to not pick up a cheap third here at the end of the half.
Oh, you'll remember about this time last quarter, I think, LaRoque had the same thing happen to her over here. I mean, it's just pure
wrong place, wrong time.
It's accidental, but it's the right call.
Wren drives in on the block. She just lost control of the basketball. Oh, she had it too. She lost it on the pick.
Yeah.
And it's 26-21 now. 5-point lead for Providence with the ball. Press the presser on the dead ball. Last goes down the lane, kicks out to Navarro. Navarro skip pass to Riaferio. Misses the
Good
three.
Position
Beautiful
by Anna.
Rebound by Anna Wren. Ball's out of bounds
by
to
them.
FLBC.
I couldn't see
Excellent.
that the little stand thing here was in the way, but proud of Anna. Looked good.
Stanchion. It's a stanchion.
Stanchion.
Stanchion. Stanchion. Not a sponsor, but lacks the volitional ability to be one. FLBC breaks the press.
Oh.
Anna Wren just misses a three-pointer. Ball
Don't foul.
pulled down
Don't foul.
by,
Don't foul. Just
by
keep your hands
Riaferio
up. They're gonna.
with 30 seconds left in the half. Kitenge is going to finish this one, though. Oh, no, she's not.
Oh,
out of bounds.
Yeah.
Kitenge's mad she missed that layup.
That was a good play.
And I would stay out of her way.
There's no, it's like one of those things she's gonna want that one back. That was a good move on her part.
Okay, we're gonna let that one go. 26-21 with 30 seconds left, no shot clock. Try to break this press, get a basket. We're within 5. Grevin to Wren over the timeline.
Oh, yeah.
But that ball is picked off by Sophia.
Got to get away from that sideline.
Yeah, you do. You really do. They get it to the middle. Layup missed. Defensive rebound down by FLBC. Peterson.
I think Navarro maybe got away
down
with
the
one
lane.
there.
Misses the shot. I thought that was going to go in. Kitenge with the defensive rebound. Riafario pushes up to Pursuit. She's not going to get the shot off. It's 26-21.
And that's halftime.
That's your half. Stay with us, please, for this 20-year anniversary celebration. Pastor Adam Osier, make sure you take pictures.
I will.
Stay with us, please, at halftime as we have a 20-year anniversary commemoration of the 2004 FLBC National Championship team for our women. And we have a number of guests here. I'd like to call on all members of that team, especially Coach Wanda Jacobson. We have 2 members here today. And this is kind of a big deal. We have not hung any banners in the Student Life Center as of yet. We hope to hang more but let's go with what we got. So, Wanda, I'd like to settle a score first of all. How many years in a row did I ask you to coach the women's team when I was athletic director?
I lost count.
Okay, and then I leave, and you say yes to Eric Rasmussen.
I did right away. Yes, I did right away.
And then they went on a 32-6 run. And you're like, I know how to pick which teams to coach. So, all right. Okay. Hello and welcome to the 20th anniversary commemorative celebration of the 2004 FLBC. It was FLBC back then. Women's basketball team winning the National Bible College Athletic Association Championship. That's now the ACCA, and we host that national tournament starting this year in March. They went 22-1 in that season. The team coached by Wanda Jacobson had 6 first-year students and 4 second-year students. They took home the NIAC Conference Championship title and the MBCAA National Championship title. Please welcome the 2004 team. And Wanda, this is where you get to say a few things.
I don't have a lot to say, but this was about the size of our bench. But yeah, we had like 3 on the bench, but that was pretty good. It was an exceptional year of people brought together in a unique way, and a unique group that blended well together from the start. We had sisters on the team, and we had 2 gals from my hometown on the team, and they were coached by the same high school coach as I was, and we talked the same language in a lot of ways and practices and things. So right away the team worked well together. It was an exceptionally talented team. I had 6 or 7 girls that could start, and it was a team that was very dedicated, hardworking. We didn't have a gym at that time, of course. We traveled a half hour to an hour to practice twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week. The girls worked hard in between that time to get to a gym, practicing at the YMCA, working out when they could. They were a very dedicated group of girls. And they also were very great examples of our school. They portrayed a Christian witness throughout the time, showed other teams what it was to be Christians, a Christian team. Many times coaches and fans and other players would comment to me on how an example they set and how they were showing a good representation for our school. And so I was very proud of them in that way. And we thank the Lord for that bonding together that He provided for us. And it was just a really fun year. The tournament, national tournament, was exceptionally fun. We went there playing against, it was only 1 division. We played against schools that were 4 or 5 times bigger than we were, 4-year schools. We squeaked out the first 2 games and ran away with the championship, but it was an exceptional year, and it was really a special group of girls. So really privileged to be a part of that.
Thank you. Thank you, Wanda. Thank you for your contributions to FLBC and the athletic program, being a friend of the program, a friend to me too. I've always appreciated that. Encouraging young believers in Christ through the ministry of basketball. To show our appreciation, we have a commemorative plaque and a Conqueror vest for each of the players whose names I shall read. Number 20, Gretchen Schlenk-Hussey. Number 40, Lisa Larson-Johnson. Number 34, Rochelle Bainey-Bendel. Number 55, Elena Sather. Number 33, Latoya Peterson. Number 42, Kayla Russum, sorry, Jenny. Number 42, Kayla Russum, who was the MBCAA All-Tournament Team and Second Team All-American. Number 22, Malaya Russum Williams, MBCAA All-Tournament Team MVP. Number 32, Amy Berge Swanson, NAIA All-Conference Team. Number 24, Twyla Stangland Berge, who scored 63 total points during that season. And number 50, Courtney Jacoby Ozier, NIAC All-Conference Team MVP, and NBCAA First Team All-American. Each of you contributed greatly to this team's accomplishments and to the mission of FLBC's athletic program. Thank you for your dedication and hard work in advancing the mission of establishing students in the eternal and inerrant Word of God for a life of faith in Jesus Christ and faithful service in His kingdom. Thank you, FLBC 2004 women's basketball team. And thank you, Providence, for your patience. You guys can take the floor. Have a great game, everybody. All right, we're back. That was fun, and it's good memories too. I was gone by then, so I was not athletic director. I mean, I was pastoring by then, and but a lot of these efforts I've been a part of and been able to watch these things develop. And Wanda is great. She's great for our program, and fun to see these ladies again after several years. So thank you very much, Wyatt. Elena, it was Elena Sather, and that has to be a relative of yours. Elena Sather, Elena. I'm guessing it's a relative of yours, so thank you very much. Well, that was fun. There's more activities today for our homecoming. Production assistant Lexi Berg hands me some stats as well. More activities after this game. There's a men's game, and then a choir concert. It's a benefit choir concert and dinner, along with some alumni choir activity. We're going with our choir to Scandinavia this year. So Norway, the Faroe Islands, I think that's Denmark. I can't remember if Iceland's in there or not, but it's going to be a great tour. The companion tour is a part of that as well. So a lot of our group is going to go over there. I'm not going to be on that trip, but some others will be. We're really looking forward to that as a school. So many people with Norwegian roots. And part of that benefit dinner tonight is a number of Norwegian delicacies. Not lutefisk. They kept that one off the menu, but I saw lefse, and I like me some lefse, so that should be good. There are some other events coming up in the near future. The NIAC and ACCA year-end tournaments. So the NIAC is our conference, held right here in the Student Life Center, February 23rd through 25th. And then the ACCA, which is our national body, is a year-end invitational tournament from Christian colleges, the Association for Christian College Athletics. That is held here as well, Tuesday through Friday, March 12th through 15th. For forthcoming tournament schedules, tune in to FLBCathletics.com. Save the date as well. For Campus Days, April 12th and 13th, this preview weekend gives high school students and recent graduates a glimpse of FLBC classes and community life. Build friendships with future classmates during the weekend activities and hear sample classes taught by our Bible professors. Registration is coming soon at flbc.edu/events. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Cisco, the official food service provider of FLBC. Cisco helps Chef Matt Peschel and Chester Dyrud keep our students fueled with delicious, healthy meals If your business needs a food supplier, call 763-785-9000 or find your local Cisco service center at cisco.com. Cisco also provides supplies for the full court press, coffee, and concessions, which has been a big hit on campus. I thought it would be open a couple hours a day, most days of the week as a student service, something just nice to have for environment. But, it's turned into way more than that. It's open almost all day, almost every day. Really good coffee, and I'm a bit of a snob on that stuff. Baked goods, really good baked goods. And also now some grab-and-go items that Cisco provides for us. Salads, wraps, sandwiches, snacks. It's really become a center for student life on our campus. Since 1966, Free Lutheran Bible College and Seminary has been establishing students in the eternal and inerrant Word of God for a life of faith in Jesus Christ and faithful service in His kingdom. We will be hosting the AFLC Annual Conference in June this year, kicking off a half-year-long celebration of our 60 years in existence, culminating with the Friends of the Schools banquet. That would be on Veterans Day in November. Hope you can join us for some of these events. You can always find out the latest on what's happening at FLBC at flbc.edu. Our program consists of a Bible and Ministry undergraduate program. Most of our students receive an Associate of Arts in Bible and Ministry for 2 years on campus. A lot of our students, we say, start here, go anywhere grounded in God's Word. And starting this fall, our first cohort of bachelor's degree students in Bible and Ministry, students will now be able to start here and stay here and get grounded in God's Word. The percentage of our students, about 15-20% of our students, we're finishing bachelor's degrees in Bible and Ministry elsewhere, including our future seminarians. And we just thought it was better to keep teaching more of what we teach right here. We're able to expand our offerings and serve our students better. We're excited for that as we've been developing those programs. You can find out more at flbc.edu. Look under our strategic plan, and you can see our current strategic plan is updated about this time every year. We're refreshing that right now. It's really an exciting time to be on campus at the Free Lutheran Bible College and Seminary. We also have a 4-year pastoral training program, which prepares most of the pastors that we have in the AFLC. Dean James Molstry is just a trusted partner in preparing future pastors. It's doing a great job. Thankful also for all those in the AFLC who help with internships and vicarages and various ways to train our students so they can be effective pastors in congregations later in life. For more on the AFLC, the Association of Free Lutheran Congregations, you can go to aflc.org. President Micah Germstad is a longtime friend of the program. He was once athletic director and basketball coach here as well. I had him in the dorm when I was resident head, and we're really proud of his work as well. Your halftime score, Providence out of Otterburn, Manitoba, 26. FLBC Lady Conquerors, 21. A 5-point deficit. FLBC playing very well, strong with the ball, growing and learning every game. We see improvements, and it's a lot of fun to see. Halftime stats. Providence is led by Adrienne Alley, who has only played 7 minutes and has 11 points out of Wasilla, Alaska. Her family's sitting right behind me. It's kind of fun. Claire Grislis has 8. For FLBC, Lauren Jones has 7, along with at least 9 rebounds. Kelly Grevin has 4. Probably the story of the game is the number of turnovers for FLBC. We have at least 11 turnovers. But Providence has not scored as many points off of those turnovers, thanks in part to 1-for-something shooting from three-point range. I think they've hit 1 3-pointer. Looking at the stats here, yeah, they're 1 for 9 3-pointers. And if it weren't for that, it would probably be a little bit different story. That's not right. It's 4 for 18. So not great shooting.
Yeah.
Pastor Adam Osier, that was fun.
It was. Good to see Wanda again. And yeah.
Courtney enjoy the event?
She did. Not to say I'm trying to make this all about myself, but I am. I was the stat guy that year.
I didn't know that. And I will note, as I was paying some bills here, I'm watching you have a nice conversation with your bride.
Yes.
You're shorter. And it's actually, you're right, though. She has better posture.
She has very good posture.
But I'm thinking, like, I'm going to tell her that.
Her dad was very strict on that
Yes.
growing up, actually.
Her
2-point
dad's
basket,
6'10".
good for number 2, Allie.
28-21. Allie drives down the lane with her 11th point. Faith Peterson in the corner reverses the basketball against now a half-court trap. I like the switch up. Jones goes down, grabs the ball, tries to rescue it.
It was just a second.
Kelly Grevin down with the defensive rebound, brings the ball up against half-court pressure now. 1-2-2 half-court trapping zone defense. Maddie Muntfrom at the top at the free throw line, hands off to Veronica Nessa, who drives in and shoots from the elbow. That ball's tipped out of bounds. It'll
Out of bounds
not
off the Conquerors Pilots basketball.
All right, we got Johnny Grevin out of our ears.
Yes.
Anna Cushion goes up for 2, and now it's 30-21. 1 minute into this third quarter. Skip pass Jones to Grevin. Nice shot. 30-23. 7-point deficit. We're just playing much better tonight. I am really impressed at how much this team has improved.
Yeah, I agree. I think, like you said, there's a tale of some missed shots for sure.
Now, Allie finally misses the shot. So 30-23 FLBC ball. Down the lane goes Faith Peterson. Nice pass by Veronica Nessa. Claire Grislis brings down the rebound. Tries to scoop up and around. See, now there's where if Nessa would have moved, it would have been a foul. But she didn't move. It was not a foul. The shot was altered. Now there's a steal, missed shot, defensive rebound, Madison Muntfrom. A lot happened there.
There was. You don't get a lot of those swipe steals like she just got, too. That was
No, three-pointer. Nessa.
And it's good.
Bam! 30-26.
Somebody's
2
gotta
minutes
get back.
into the game.
Got to get back and hit Grislis because she's a revenge player.
She knows what to do.
She says, if I get scored on, all right, give me the ball. She has that look in her eye.
Like, we get the ball back, right? If not, make it, take it. So no big deal.
Erasing that.
Jones is going to get trapped in the corner, tries to step through. She traveled, and that's what happens. Again, you got to step through high with your foot, release the ball. That's the key. Knee up, high with your foot, release the ball. And then what happens is you get fouled. That's what happens. You can't just nudge your way through like my cattle dog trying to get us where he wants us in the house, which is not allowed, by the way. You can't allow these things. Katenge drives down the lane against Peterson, kicks back out to Riaferio. Got the puppy set, but missed the shot anyway. Navarro is unable to save it. FLBC basketball, team defensive rebound.
Navarro stepped on that. Thought she was going to go down there.
It was not for lack of trying.
No.
We worked hard to get to that basketball. I'm going to have myself what am I going to get at the break?
A veggie sandwich?
A veggie sandwich? Is that what you want me to get?
I don't think they have them.
Okay.
Everybody said, what's a veggie sandwich? But I tried it. I said, that's it. That's where it's at.
Vitamita Vegemin.
Maddie Muntfrom there on. Is that a jump ball?
That
or
held
was that
ball.
A foul?
The held ball brought to you by Vitamita Vegemin. Not a sponsor, but could be. You know that? Vitamita Vegemin?
Oh.
I Love Lucy.
Oh, yeah. I haven't.
Vitamita.
I've watched the show. I don't know it like you.
You got to look that one up. It's probably not actually, now that I think about it. She found out that the product was alcoholic, and she's trying it on the air doing a live commercial. It's kind of funny. Jones misses the shot.
Dribbles it off her partner's leg.
But
and Faith
Jones
Peterson
is there
with the,
to grab the loose ball.
Yeah, somehow, some way.
Because it
there's
always
Lauren.
finds Lauren Jones.
Yeah.
Faith Peterson up and in. It's a 5-point deficit now. Pasuk unable to handle the ball.
Yeah, that's.
Ball drifts over to Sydney Last, who hits the three-pointer, and they're hot now.
Now they're. It's that end of the court. That
36-28. Nessa Peterson, three-pointer, misses short. Rebound by Pasuk. Going to throw the ball out of bounds. Pasuk was in a tough position right there because she had a knee on the floor where she grabbed the ball.
Yeah.
Now you can't stand up.
Nope, you're stuck.
It's stuck. That's a hard way to make an outlet pass.
Yeah. Can't get anything behind the ball either, so
you can't.
You're limited to about 10 feet.
She's bummed about that one, but she got the rebound.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's just the way it works. 36-28 FLBC trying to cut into this deficit. They're really playing well. The give and go Grevin out to Munfram. Banks the ball from the elbow.
We're shooting a little better too, I think.
36-30.
Yeah. Nice
Coach
trap,
Grevin.
nice trap, nice
Kelly
trap.
Grevin reads
Tie it
up,
yeah.
ties up the basketball,
It'll
forces
be
the
Pila's
half
ball.
turnover. Pila's still get the ball. Now we reset the shot clock, but we should not have. But whatever, shot clock should actually be something like 22, because it stays. If the possession does not turn over, the clock does not reset. But they're gonna catch this. I'm really impressed. And if you look down the roster, and I hate to start talking about next year already, but
right.
Peterson, nice tune. Rolf, who's injured right now but will be back. State championship wrestler. Jones, Nessa, all back next year on this course. Some of our best ball handlers. Alley down the lane, Euro steps, somehow misses it. I don't know how.
I don't know. That went further into
than many makes.
more than half.
Yep. That's going to stay with.
Yeah, I think that's the right call.
Providence.
I like the fight, though. I like the fight.
FLBC does accept transfer students from Wasilla, Alaska.
Yes.
Ball in to Alley. Kicks off to Cabarios, who misses everything. FLBC ball. 36-30.
What are we looking at? Faith Peterson has 12 rebounds right now.
This half-court press, a little easy for us to break. But Veronica Nessa hits the three-pointer. We're back within 3 points.
I like this. At first,
me too.
At first half, she was playing well. She was a little kind of getting a little flustered by the press herself, but she's stepping up big time here.
This is the three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Providence kicks to the corner, and now Cabarios travels with the ball. FLBC basketball down 3 halfway through the third quarter. The ladies have improved dramatically.
Yeah, this is fun to watch.
It is. And again, Providence is not doing full court pressure. I think they will if they need to.
Yeah.
But they're doing half court now. They're still trapping hard and playing hard, but it's a little bit different look for both teams and the broadcasters.
And why do you think that is? I mean, that's been their system. Do you think they changed it?
Well, I'm guessing the system includes not full court press. You don't just
very rarely.
You just you can pull back to half court as well, but they're still trapping. So same principles.
You can't let Grislis have that shot. And
that's a good rebound by LaRoque. Grislis down the lane, puts up the ball. That'll be, I think, Wren.
I think Grislis is the Providence version of Maddie Munfram. Both get that look in their eye, and they know that what they.
Lauren Jones, her second. Grislis will have 2 shots to try to extend this lead. That's the first foul for either team. I wonder if there's a conversation at halftime amongst the refs saying we're not going to get out of here, because we are an hour and 20 minutes into this game, and we're still halfway through the third quarter. There's a lot of fouls called, and I think it was well called.
Yeah.
That's the first foul of the third quarter. Ball just rolls off. Faith LaRoque grabs the offensive rebound out to Grislis, try to make up for that miss. She does so.
Yeah, she
hits the three, 40-33, just like that.
I would also welcome having her.
Coach Wendy Grevin with the timeout.
She wants to transfer. We're open. Have enrollment.
Thanks to Cisco, the official food service provider of the Free Lutheran Bible College and Seminary. Cisco helps Chef Matt Peschel keep our students fueled with delicious, healthy meals. Go to Cisco.com to find your local Cisco service center. It was, at the half, 26-21. Since then, it's a 14-8 run for Providence.
Since half? 14-12, since
14-12, yeah.
Yeah.
Why did I say something else?
Made it sound worse. Yeah. They're up 2 this quarter.
I'm really good at math, and I didn't even need to be because it tells us what the score is.
You're an engineer. Yeah, I mean, literally on the screen. Yeah.
But like many engineers, good at math, but sometimes not aware of his surroundings.
When you don't have to run it through some calculus or something.
40-33.
Get a little boring for you, I
FLBC
suppose.
ball. Jones, give and go to Peterson. Contested well by LaRoque. Misses his shot.
Head up.
Alley with the rebound.
Keep
Pulls
her
up
head
for a deep three. Just misses in and out. Jones with the rebound. Will bring the ball up against Sydney Last. Give and go. Peterson to Jones. We need to get a ball reversal.
Yeah.
Get a ball reversal, that'll help tremendously. Sydney Last breaking out, makes the layup. It's 42-33. So we were within 36-33, and that's a 6-0 run. It's a 9-point game now, but so much better than last night. We're doing a great job. Peterson kind of trapped, needs a little bit of help. You'd like to see a ball reversal. You got to reverse the basketball.
She can dribble. I don't think she thinks she could.
Jones to Grevin. Mid-range jump shot, misses long. The ball, the foul. Anna
Fourth?
Cushion, that's her third. Anna Cushion going to stand up without touching the floor. It's a competition of some sorts.
I think the lesson here, Wade, is that most college-age students, women, men, whatever, could. We are just noticing that it's been about 20 years since we have been able to.
You notice I tried the other day in the office. I can't remember if you were there or not.
No.
It did not go well. Navarro for three. It's 45-33. FLBC's got to be better with the basketball. It's really hurting us again. Tied up. Ball will stay with us. That's half a turnover, if you will. Need to see a ball reversal. And the reason it's easier said than done because the point on the zone is trying to deny ball reversal. But a ball fake into the middle where the give and go is attempted right now, followed by a ball reversal, is going to set things up better on the other side.
Yeah. I'm going to go back to something you said earlier. You're talking about refs chatting in the locker room, and they're in the refs locker room about we need to do this or that. It's hard.
And friends, that ball just came right at us. I'm trying to defend the computer. I hurt my knee standing up to protect our computer. That's the state. Yes, that's right. 45-33.
You'll notice that
ball.
there's been a different tone in how they're calling fouls, what they're allowing, and that changes the pace for a player too. It's like what you think you're allowed to do for a while now
Katenge Euro step up and over Kelly Grevin. It's 47-33. Look where we're bringing the ball up. We're bringing the ball up in the middle. We're being just a little careless with the basketball. Nice Jean wasn't listening. Coach needs a timeout. She's going to get one. She gets Maddie Grevin. Full timeout gets Maddie Munfrom, rather, and Lauren Jones back into the game. We just don't have control of the ball. So we're bringing the ball up in the middle. Sorry, it's the color now.
Yeah.
Bring the ball up in the middle. Need to split that point defender. Ball fake, ball reversal, and then attack.
Yeah.
49-33. But still, the ladies look much better in this game.
They do. Yeah, I think it's a good timeout here. They can just settle down, think about what they're doing. I think they'll be okay. That was real deep, Wade.
That's all right. So Claire Grislis with 15, Adrian Alley with 11. For FLBC, Veronica Nessa with 9, Lauren Jones with 7. Don't miss the rest of our homecoming events. If you're in the area, there's still time. Men's basketball game following this, and then a choir concert, including an alumni choir, and a benefit dinner, some Norwegian delicacies, which sounds like a joke, but not if you're in a Scandinavian church body.
No, it's an event, something to look forward to.
For the record, nobody's ever called lutefisk a delicacy. Perhaps a food preservation or necessity.
No, but lefse.
Lefse is a delicacy.
Lefse is a delicacy.
Good job, Kelly. Got to stay with it. Stay with it. Stay with it. Faith is trying to help out. Grabs that ball. Splits the double team. Draws a foul against Sydney Lass. It'll be FLBC basketball. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. First foul. So 3 fouls in this quarter. Just a totally different
game. Yep.
Okay, ball inbounds by Faith Peterson to Kelly Grevin. Actually into the corner to Lauren Jones. Misses the three-pointer short. Offensive rebound, Maddie Munfrom up, no good. Lauren Jones gets the offensive rebound and puts it back. It's 49-35. FLBC needs a stop.
And that is, that's a
Faith
dozen
Peterson,
rebounds.
verticality against Sydney Last. Maddie Munfrom now with a defensive rebound. And Veronica Nessa will bring the ball up in the right spot. I think Coach Greven had a talk. Lauren Jones,
Seems like that.
mid-range jump shot, fouled, will shoot 2.
That was one of those fouls you can get away with a lot of times. That little,
Hit the
swipe
elbow?
from the side, yeah. That's a double-double for our dear friend Lauren.
They actually called that on Amber Navarro, her second. I can say the last foul was not on last, but Navarro.
Yes.
2 shots in a row, 49-37. 12-point lead. Now let's get a stop, FLBC. Tipped by Jones. Katenge pulls it down. Euro steps in off of the hands of somebody. Veronica Nessa out of bounds. 21 on the shot.
I don't know.
Providence ball.
Yeah.
I like it when we get into that press. It's good for us. Riafario back to the corner, and that's the oldest
their
play
toes.
in the oldest box set out of bounds play in the book. You got to watch the shooter every single time. Jones
Ronnie
brings
Nessa
the ball up.
with that screen there, helping her friend Lauren get down the court.
Madison Munford with the quick release. Lauren Jones heading past to Munford. Rebounds brilliantly to get to the backside of that. Had to hustle, puts it in.
She has that calm look on her face like I've had enough. It's my
That
time
was
now.
That was a brilliant offensive rebound.
Yes.
Navarro
And a
misses.
nice little,
Whoops.
that would be a foul. But, Lauren, that was a nice little, almost a steal there for her.
Pasuk misses the putback, but is fouled hard by Munfrom. 3 fouls on Munfrom and also Lauren Jones. We're almost to the end of this third quarter. It'll be Providence basketball with 5 new players into the game. I think Coach came back with his starters because we're within 10. Gristlis can shoot this just in. That's 4 for 9 3-pointers. Greven with a 3-pointer of her own. Up and in, barely moved the net.
Somebody get her.
52,
See, this is what
42.
happens. We're missing, we're losing her. We're losing her.
Got to find her in the corner. Shoot her. Nice tune. She's got it. And now Allie trapped herself. And Lulu to Allie to Cushion. 3-pointer.
2-pointer.
Short.
2-pointer.
Off the glass.
No.
And
Well,
in. 55-42.
Her half of her foot was over that line when she jumped. But we'll take it.
But the women's line is a yellow.
Is it this year?
Yeah, isn't it?
I think they both went to the.
That's a great question.
I think they both went to the long.
Actually, I have to ask this question. I need to ask this question.
I'm pretty sure that the first season it was the yellow,
So is the yellow line used for anything now?
No, I don't
It's
think
not.
so.
Isn't
I don't think so.
if,
And it was we put it down, and then the rule was announced, and it was like the next season
and
that it was
and
the
why
red
do
line.
people hate our lines?
Yeah.
So that would have been nice to not have. So we'll erase that line in the future. Maybe the Mr. Clean Magic Eraser would. No, it wouldn't.
Yeah.
Not a sponsor, but
Not
could
a sponsor.
be. Okay, at the end of the third quarter, it's 55-42.
You know, fun fact, Wade. Our logo here in the center court, the shield with the cross and the sword with the C,
Yeah.
that was put down by a fellow professional, obviously, who does this. And I was talking to him, and you see, if you can see it online, I don't know, but there's a very thin quarter-inch center circle so that you can see that. And I was arguing for that when we had. He said, well, we don't really need a center circle. I said, you can do it. It's real thin. And so I was talking to the guy, and I said, I saw it on the Timberwolves court when we played it at the Target Center, that they had this little thing. He's like, yeah, I painted that floor. So it was interesting.
There
So
you
the
go.
same guy who painted the Wolves court painted ours.
So
Must not be a lot of guys who do that for a living.
no, there's not. There's not. They're really artists. It's amazing the amount of prep work that went into that.
Yeah, I watched him work when he was putting it down, and
I like watching people work.
me too.
Like Matt Peschel working in the kitchen with Chester Dyrud with
With a walk.
ingredients by Cisco. Providence basketball And Dole is going to lose the ball, stolen from behind. Nessa to Jones to Peterson, misses. Offensive rebound by Jones. Puts it in.
Man.
It's 44 to 55.
She's fun to watch.
Yeah,
she is
is
just a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, she is.
The funny thing about her is we've gone to church together for a long time, and before I was a youth leader there when she was very, very young. And to me, I look at her and I still see that little girl face, that she, running around this little kind of toddler. And yet at the same time, she's out there playing playing with the best of them.
Foul by Nicetune. Actually, yes, foul by Nicetune, her first Providence basketball. Up 11. Allie receiving a ball screen from Dole. Squares up nicely. She's not going to miss many of those. Got to get around or through or over that screen. 9 minutes left in this contest. 14-point lead for Providence. Half-court trap. Jones trying to get out of it. Needs a little bit of help. Almost had a 5-second call. Peterson to Nicetune. Tipped out of bounds to Providence. Again, the ladies are playing much better. You're clearly outmatched by Providence. But we're learning and playing well. We're going to press the presser. Allie brings the ball up across half court. Trapped in the backcourt, tipped out of bounds by Faith Peterson. And for those of you who are wondering, yes, the 10-second clock does reset. Maddie Munfrom into the game with Grace Nicetune. Munfrom's going to find a shooter in the corner. Ball into Allie, marked by Grevin. Dole tips the ball out of bounds, FLBC ball.
I like John Grevin's PA announcing over there. Got a nice, wholesome voice.
I mean, he's no Adam Osier.
Yeah.
But you dealt the hand. You dealt the hand you're given. You play the hand you're dealt. You dance with them that brung you.
Whoa. Did you see that? Lauren saved the ball to Maddie, who ducked because she seemed to not want to get hit by the ball.
Allie is human. She knocked the ball. She missed the shot. Offensive rebound. Providence now in with 5 new players. Baseline out of bounds. Zone now for FLBC. They're running the man-to-man play, so good for us. Riafario to Navarro. Back to Riafario. Down the lane. Contested by Faith Peterson. Lauren Jones almost got the rebound, but
foul on the floor.
Sophia Pasuk fouled on the floor. Veronica Nessa, her first, team second. Providence ball out of bounds. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Now watch this. Now we're going to down screen. We're going to down screen for last, but we were able to tip the ball away. Good for us. Jones gets away with the travel.
Yeah.
But that's okay. It benefits us. So. Jones,
always the right call, right?
Jones dribbles into the corner to Munfrom. If Munfrom can see over here, Faith Peterson was wide open and crashing, but that's what happens when there's ball pressure. But Munfrom
I was afraid Munfrom was going to get called. She was twisting around there. Those elbows get a little outside of the body access there.
Don't get in the way of those elbows. Shot missed. Jones up with the offensive rebound. Tries to get the putback and misses.
She's got to have 15.
Probably. There it is. Kitenge misses off the back iron, grabs her own offensive rebound, kicks out to Navarro in the corner. 3 around
all
off the glass and in.
Got it all.
61-44, 17-point lead, 7:26. Win probability added for the Providence Pilots.
AWS, Adam and Wade stats. Next gen.
Actually, it's last
I'm going to say
gen.
win probability 37%.
Yeah. Foul on Navarro, her third. Team's fourth. Ball out of bounds from the pass on Grevin. Providence ball, 7 minutes left of the contest.
I like
we are
that,
running
Adam and
behind.
Wade stats.
Adam and Wade stats, AWS last generation.
defunct Jen, I think would be the right one, Wade. We're
Sydney Lass is going to
over
go to
the
the
hill.
line to shoot 2. Third on Peterson. Team's third. We are running behind, so if you're planning on watching the men's game right at 2, that's not going to happen. But I don't know if anybody's setting their clock.
No.
I enjoyed sleeping in a bit this morning. My kids are at the Association Retreat Center at a youth camp. And so it was just Michelle and me and the dog.
Yeah.
Practicing for empty nest years, which is going to come too soon, I'm afraid.
Oh.
FLBC basketball, 63-44, 7 minutes left. They sure are playing a better game today. Pass to the high post to Lauren Jones, who kicks out to Peterson, who tries to stick it into Munfram, who had not quite established against Katenge. Ball out of bounds. Providence ball.
I thought Katenge knocked that one out. So, Wade, you're starting your 10th year here.
I just can't believe that's true,
Yeah.
but it is.
You were a young man when you came here.
Youngish, but old enough to know better. And I came here, and I'm glad I did. Sydney last into Katenge. It's a good place, you know? Hard work, but I mean, it's like never a mistake to invest in these students. It's good at the end of the day.
A lot of change in those last 10 years.
And the pandemic, which shall not be named.
Yeah.
We're going to opt out of that one next time around. We're just going to not do it. Okay, we got to solve that play, though. That play, you can't. It's always a shooter.
Yeah.
In a box set, the most dangerous player on the floor is the shooter.
Do they run it with any line other than this one? Because it's Navarro every time.
That's a good point.
I think that's their.
Well, not everybody can shoot that. We're going to tie this one up. It's going to be our ball. Baseline out of bounds. 17 seconds left on the shot clock. Wouldn't mind seeing a cage match between Katenge and Maddie Munfram.
Yeah.
But not everybody can shoot a corner 3. I never could. But Navarro is very comfortable over there, so maybe that's it. Jones going to catch the ball at the inbounds pass. Strong squares her body off the glass. 63-46. 6 minutes left in the game.
I'm excited to watch her develop.
Me too.
You know, watching her next year and.
Yep. Alley misses, but cushion up and
good defense
misses
right
the
there.
Putback. There's another
Very
rebound.
good defense.
She's got a bajillion rebounds. It's at least 13. If they go back through and stat this, 14.
I think she has. I've been counting because this has not been.
Got to be 20.
Yeah, she's close to 20 at this point.
I just don't even know because the games aren't that long.
Right.
But when they go back through and stat these off the video, which they do, and they listen to us.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but they listen to us.
If you're hearing this, Lauren.
And I know this because sometimes I've said things like, this player needs to do this or that.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they're appreciative. Sometimes they're not.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, I have to be careful what I say. I've had a couple players come and say, I heard you say.
I don't want to.
I didn't say anything offensive, I don't think. That just, you got to be careful. I don't know if you know this, Wade,
everything. Grislis grabs the ball, puts it up and in. It's a 19-point lead.
I say things I shouldn't from time to time. So
at times.
Giving me a live mic is.
Well, the joke's on you.
Trust.
There's a 20-second delay on your mic. Not mine, which makes some of the commentary awkward.
And an entire dedicated person.
It's actually 3. It's a. They're actually at 15, 20, and 25.
Yes.
3 different people.
Has to filter through. Aaron Dyrud's the last stand.
And they're actually all board members. So. Phil Johnson, Jason Goodham, and Alan Arneson.
I don't want to see Jason a mute button from me.
Quarter 3, 25-point lead now, slipping away from FLBC. Grislis gets the steal. Manlulu, who misses the layup. Grislis says, "Give me the ball." The cushion, 3-pointer in, 71-46. Now it's a 25-point lead. Cushion is
AWS
23.
last gen stats, 11%.
Nice tune up and off the glass.
12%.
Off of an excellent steal and assist from Faith Peterson.
That was not. I called 11%, and then number 11, Grace Nicetune, scored.
Faith LaRoque, who had 4 fouls in the first quarter, I think, is still in the game and just had her first basket. That's the Voldemortian system in action. Grace Nicetune, 4 points in a row, 73-50. A nice assist by Veronica
Got to
Nessa.
step in. Got to stop that ball. Yeah, just out of position.
And
What
Riza
happens?
Manlulu gets a shot and the foul by Faith Peterson. That'll be her 4th. Team's 4th.
Did you get any lunch from the FCP up there, Wade?
I have not yet. I was waiting for between games, and I'm not going to lie to you. I'm a little overdue.
Yeah. Cranky Wade is not a fun Wade, on air or off air. I'll tell you that much.
No, and I don't even have to be hungry to be cranky. But it helps.
I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. The ball just, hit up back iron, went on the top, and trickled over the back on a free throw.
Well, it sometimes will happen, but not on a shot that almost goes in.
Yeah.
It's the really unfortunate bounce. These rims are a little live. They're a little new as well. Allie, very good player. Checked literally and figuratively in all ways by Anna Wren. Ball goes long off of Anna Wren, out of bounds. 19 seconds left on the shot clock.
Max
Providence
Larson.
ball.
Max Larson with no basketball skills says, "Do not hit my drum."
Yes.
Good save there by Max Larson.
Where's Max from?
Max from Northwood, North Dakota.
Northwood, okay.
Yeah, his I think his aunt and uncle went here with me.
Oh, yeah, who would that be?
Josh and Amanda Kalenda.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Josh Kalenda grew up in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
So there's some connection where I was pastor out there before. And
I ran into Fred Kalenda on a random flight, not in Pittsburgh.
really?
And we recognized each other,
Interesting.
and we couldn't place each other.
Yeah. I saw him at church one time. He does not go to the church I was at. He goes to a different church about 45 minutes away. Ooh.
Ambridge? Cranberry Township.
Ambridge, yeah.
Ambridge, yep.
Ambridge. And he brought his old pastor to our church, which was the custom that pastor would come on special occasions. Cletus Farian. Yeah, and he came one day,
I'm
and I was
local.
like, that guy looks familiar. And I never got to talk to him. And sure enough.
And what is it that makes you recognize Fred Kalenda if you haven't seen him in 20 years and you meet him in a random airport on a flight? What is it?
I just thought it looked like
It's
Josh.
the smile.
Okay.
He's got this $1 million smile.
Sure.
And then I was carrying a big book because I always carry a big book when I travel, so people think I'm a reader.
Look like you're smart. Yeah.
And he noticed the book, I noticed the smile. We couldn't place each other, and then we figured it out. 75-50. First shot no good by Brianna Buchan, a first-year player from Winnipeg, Manitoba. Lauren Jones pulls down another rebound because why not? She could give Shelby Grevin a run for her money on the boards. Jones hands off to Nice Tune.
I like
and
to
in.
see Grace playing like that. I like that aggression.
We're going to see more of that next year, I think. Jones to Nice Tune. 75-52, 3 minutes left in the game. Allie uses the ball screen, throws the ball into Patterson, who kicks out to Buchan to the corner. To Allie, spins down the lane. Natalie Scott, who's also from the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania area.
She's from Bethel Park, where I was pastor. Yeah, she lives right in Bethel there. Went to Bethel High School.
That's Lauren Jones in the corner, misses the three-pointer short. Rebound by Dole. Pushed up 2-on-1. Allie to Cabarrios. Misses the shot. Natalie Scott from behind gets her money's worth on a foul against Brianna Buchan. That'll be 2 fouls on Scott. Team's 5th. We're shooting the rest of the way. 2:25 left in the game.
Now, I haven't paid attention for the last few possessions. Are we still in zone down there?
Yeah.
When that switch happened, we saw the disparity up there on the scoreboard.
We're beat. We're just
I
shot.
understand why we're going in, but
and we're also
makes a difference.
And against a disciplined offensive team, a zone with inexperienced players is like
an invitation
catnip.
to score.
It really is. You got to play.
No,
yes.
I understand. I understand
Ouch.
the reason for it. That is,
yeah.
can't have the arms up like that.
Yeah.
She let him know she was there, though.
It was a good hit, clean hit. As far not dirty, but a foul.
It wasn't dirty, but it wouldn't have been legal in the NFL either.
Some block charge calls are difficult. That one was not.
A blindside hit above the head and neck area, I think, is what happened there.
Navarro down the lane, throws that pass one-handed out. Boys and girls, you pass, catch, and rebound with 2 hands. Pass, catch, and rebound with 2 hands.
Tip the ball.
Katenge goes too strong.
Going
Another
up, yeah.
rebound by Lauren Jones.
Yeah,
Seriously.
Yeah, we are, and this is not a fault of our
No.
statisticians. I mean, it's hard to keep live and we restat, but I have been keeping it. She's over 20 now.
So if Lauren Jones had 83 more points, she'd have the first ever double-triple.
That's all.
That was a long way for that joke.
That was a lot of math.
Yeah, and Faith Peterson tries to take the ball away.
And
A
does.
little too much contact, smiled at the ref. Anyway, Faith is great. That was a Brent Peterson smile. 75-52, 141 left. Oh, and that's 5 fouls for Faith.
Yeah.
Maddie Munford comes in, says, I still got 2.
I got 2 to give. Sad part is some of the girls on Providence know that, and they're a little nervous.
So, Pastor Rozier, I'm going to let you wrap this after the game, and I'm going to go get a wrap from the full court press.
All right.
And don't have to go long because we'll need to reset things for the live stream to get to the men's game.
Sounds good. Do you interview Wendy ever?
She tends to not. So if she makes eye contact or something, go for it. Otherwise, just let it go. Keep in mind, we've had a lot of lopsided losses. It's just hard to have any conversation after. I would love to talk to her, though, because this has been an exceptional set of games for our women.
I have to say, if I was listening to the broadcast, I'd rather hear Wendy than either of us.
Oh, that's fair.
So
We got the men's game coming up probably 20 minutes or less.
I want
after
Lauren.
this.
Lauren hits a 3 here. Or Kelly.
Kelly Grevin, shot blocked.
Oh, here it is. Here it is.
Chrysalis grabs the ball, runs out, trying to get Lulu a basket. I don't think she has one yet. I think they're trying to get everybody in the scorebook. Anna Cushion would love, I think everybody's got a basket. 75-52, 103 left in the game. Conquerors basketball. Thank you again to Cisco for the sponsorship. And if you're around, come to the choir concert, 4:30.
Travel there.
Benefit dinner at 5:30 for those pre-registered. I believe that's sold out, believe it or not.
The dinner?
Yeah, I probably had to know how much left to make because I'm not sharing.
Yeah. You know how much left is enough? Never enough. Wade.
Never. There's never enough.
Never enough.
Especially if it's hot off the griddle. And quality assurance you can put a dent in the yield.
Yeah. What do you
that recipe?
What do you put on lefse? Are you a sugar
I'm
person?
Butter and sugar.
Yeah.
But if it's hot, I'll eat it straight. Just nothing.
I'm a savory lefse guy. I don't like
really?
the sugar.
What do you put on it?
Just butter.
Oh, just butter.
Just
okay.
butter.
But nothing weird like cayenne.
No.
Okay. Because there's sweet stuff in the actual recipe. It gets weird to get too savory.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with straight butter, especially if it's fresh off the griddle.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's brown sugar some people do.
Yeah.
Great. Now
I've
I want
seen
lefse.
that.
Think there's lefse at the full
I
court
don't
press?
think so. I would actually.
Chrysalis with the miss. Gracefully. The ball's going to go not quite out of bounds. FLBC. I'm not sure what happened there.
It was just like
just gonna,
put enough English
and,
on there.
That'll do it. I'm going to go eat.
Madison Munford looking for the field goal. Wide right. So that is the game. The girls shake hands here. They're going to meet and pray. As they do, just want to look at the stats that we do have online here. For FLBC, Lauren Jones leads scorers with 17 points, 18 rebounds, unofficially here on the live stats. I think that will be higher when they restat this. Kelly Grevin with 9 points. Veronica Nessa with 9 points, 5 rebounds. Grace Nystuen with 8 and 2. Faith Peterson with 5 and 5. And then Anna Wren and Madison Munn from each with 2 points. For the Providence Pilots, Claire Grislis 23 and 7, leading all scorers. Adrian Alley 14 points. Navarro with 11. Cushion 8. Last 7. Katenge 4. Manlulu 2. Pasuk 2 and LaRoque 2. And the tail of the game, let's see here, turnovers are going to make a difference here. And I don't know that this is accurate, but it says that we have 21 rebounds. 21 turnovers, I should say, not rebounds, and 14 for Providence. I'm not sure that that's correct, but second half was a little tough that way. When we went to the zone, I know that was a necessary move on our part, but it was going to cause some issues that way.
But
I'm going to turn this
just
over
a few
to
words about
Wendy
this team.
Grevin to honor the senior girls.
I love
here tonight.
coaching here, and the reason why I do is these women that I get to coach and mentor. Our purpose here is our mantra or theme, I guess, of our team is live on mission, and that means we live on mission for Jesus, whether we're on the court or off the court. We're living for Him, and each one of them are examples of that, and I love the light that they shine for Jesus Christ. The first two ladies that I'm going to be talking about, they didn't play basketball last year with us, but thankfully they joined our team this year. I'm thankful that you were willing to come out. So Bree, I'm just grateful for you. You want to give Bree her flower? So Bree, come up. I'm so grateful for Bree. Bree has struggled this season with some injury, but you've fought through. You work hard all the time. You're always encouraging to your teammates. You are just a quiet encouragement for our team, and I have loved having you on the team this year. Okay, Natalie Scott. Natalie, I wish these two both of them would have played last year. I could see improvement in them. Natalie's always positive. You're always, you're smiling. You're encouraging your teammates. You add a lot of energy to on the court. She's our second fouler, aside from Lauren, but no, I'm thankful that you played this year, Natalie. So just grateful for you. Anna wasn't going to play this year. So she came out last year and told me, like 10 practices in, I hate basketball. And so, because I asked her, are you having fun? Not really. But she wasn't going to come out this year just with some ministry things and different things. But then she decided, I really miss it. And I'm so glad you did. You are a light. You bring energy. She's the last one out of the van all the time because she's looking for her shoes, but we love you, and you bring a lot of fun to our team. Okay, Maddie. Maddie, again, seems like a theme. Maddie wasn't going to come out last year. She's got knee issues. And so, but she just loved these girls and just wanted to play. And so she decided, I'm so thankful to play in the second semester last year. Oh, don't start crying. But I am so thankful that you came out and that you came back to Bible school this year and that you were a leader and a captain on our team. I love you lots. Kelly, it has been a privilege to be able to coach my niece. She is pretty special. She never quits. She plays hard defense all the time on the court. And of course, I love her on and off. And so what a privilege it has been to be able to coach you, Kelly. I love you. All right. Thank you.